Welcome back. SADC observers have declared Mozambique's national elections free and fair a day after the main opposition Renamo party rejected provisional results. SADC says Wednesday's presidential and legislative elections in Mozambique were generally peaceful, transparent, free and credible. The ruling Renamo party said it would rely on observers to validate the elections in the face of Renamo's objections. Early tallies projections show Renamo's candidate Philip Nyusi heading for victory with around 60% of the vote, while Renamo's Afonso Dhlakama has around 30%. Renamo said the vote had been seriously flawed and claimed that Dhlakama had won outright, raising the spectre of post-election violence. Our reporter Mweli Masilela has been covering these elections throughout and now joins us from Maputo. Mweli, a very good afternoon to you. Wow, it sounds like there's quite a lot happening in Mozambique post the polls now. What's the situation like on the ground?
Good afternoon. Today marked the day where the election observers released preliminary statements about the issue of the elections here. But the main problem that they've been talking about is the issue that there were quite some incidents reported in northern Mozambique. The issue of saying that police were attacking civilians, the issue to say that some of the polling stations didn't open or opened very late. So, but now they're saying they agree on one thing overall, that the elections were free, the elections were transparent, the elections were fair. But this is in contrast of what the opposition party Renamo is telling us as journalists covering the story here. They are saying that they are not happy about the elections, hence they are rejecting the provisional results.
Mweli, look, we keep hearing reports about Renamo now claiming that the results were somehow flawed, as you've just mentioned, even though the observers have declared it free and fair. Where do these claims emanate from, Mweli? And has Renamo proven this? What's been done about their complaints so far?
Renamo has not won the elections ever since 1994, when Mozambique gained democracy or gained independence. So what is happening now, they're saying that due to the situation, the fact that there were some incidents, they are not happy. So they are saying this is not good for democracy. But the observer missions that we have talked to, we've engaged the head of the SADC observer mission, the Minister of International Relations, Mweli, saying that they've agreed initially to say all the party leaders who have been part of the election process must accept the results. So now if they are contesting the credibility of the elections, they must use the avenues provided by the country's constitution. The National Elections Commission of the country is also sharing the same sentiment, to say that, well, there were incidents, but they'll do all they can to make sure that they resolve those issues. But people, especially the candidates who are not happy about the elections, must use the constitution of Mozambique to put forward their grievances.
All right, Mweli, what are the general feelings now among the Mozambicans themselves? Are they satisfied with their votes?
Well, the people who spoke to here were very happy about the results. In fact, I must say that state television was already showing people who were celebrating after the release of the preliminary results. Even before the election, we spoke to the Mozambican people, some of them saying that this is the most important election in their history, considering the fact that whoever is going to take power now is going to sort of coming in a time whereby Mozambique has discovered abundant coal reserves and abundant gas reserves. So they want whoever is going to take over to consider that and share those resources with the people of Mozambique.
Very interesting that they're looking forward to the next person in power. But now, Mweli, besides the Renamo claims, what else is making huge headlines in Mozambique around the elections?
Well, besides those few incidents, there is nothing much. But then we are aware of the fact that now that they've released the preliminary results, we are expecting also, once they've confirmed that they've released the final results, we are expecting the day where the new president will be inaugurated. In this case, if Renamo wins, as the projections already are showing, then the next president of the country will be Philip Nyusi, and then Armando Guebuza will be the outgoing president. But we understand that Philip Nyusi is considered to be an ally of the current president, Armando Guebuza. Hence, once he takes over, he is going to rely on Armando Guebuza in terms of administrative support and advice.
That's Mweli Masilela live to us from Maputo in Mozambique, talking to us about the aftermath of the Wednesday general elections in the country. More news coming your way.